He's a visionary who embodies the best that India has to offer. In turn, he's turned an ambitious dream into a reality, creating a space where Indian design and international style coexist on a global stage. True Blue draws from Sachin and the success. Please make some noise for the force, inspiration and power behind True Blue, Sachin Tendulkar. We also have with us Mr. Kulin Lalbhai. So I'm going to ask you the first question this evening. What is the inspiration behind True Blue? And the answer is pretty easy for that one.
Yes, the answer is very easy. The inspiration behind the brand is sitting right next to me. Sachin has changed cricket. I think the records he set will never be broken. Even today, the world remembers him so fondly as the legend of cricket. And in India, he will always be known as the god of cricket. But there's something, about Sachin that transcends cricket. There's something that makes us all really, really fall in love with Sachin. And I think that's a little bit about Sachin as a person. So whilst we remember all the destruction that he wreaked on the opponents in Sharjah, we still remember how before every match, he would sit down by himself, listen to his music and prepare so that every performance is the best that he could put forward. That was his dedication. Similarly, when, we remember him taking all of those man of the match awards, he would always talk about the team first, humility first. And if you guys recall his farewell speech, I don't think there was a single dry pair of eyes in the stadium when Sachin talked about the people who kind of meant something to him. So he bared his soul out to all of us. So this is Sachin the person. He's the guy who made us all proud on the global stage, not just because of what he did, but because of the way he acted. He represented our culture, our values, and that is True Blue. And I think it's a very, very important thing in today's age. India is on the world stage. We are a country that has arrived. We are today happy to balance our modernity with our true Indianness. And that is what True Blue, the brand, is all about. It balances global aesthetic, but it has an Indian soul. It's for the modern Indian. And we couldn't think of a man who embodies that principle better than the man sitting right next to me, Sachin Tendulkar, the True Blue.
True Blue legend, True Blue Indian hero. He's all of that. But I want to ask him, firstly, how does it feel being here? And in your mind, who is the ideal True Blue man?
First of all, namaskar, Sagana. इथे येऊन फार आनंद झाला. धन्यवाद. Okay. Talking about True Blue, last 24 years, if I was not in whites on the field, I was in blues. And it somehow, blue happens to be my favorite color as well. So I thought I might as well take that off the field and share that with people who have supported me for so many years and give them an opportunity to wear something which is of my taste, what I like. And when Kulin and his team got in touch with my team and they shared their ideas of creating a brand called True Blue, when someone like Arvind Fashion Brands approaches you, they have a history. They are mega as far as this business is concerned. 85 years of experience is no joke. So I understood what they wanted to create. And this is all about being Indian and touching the hearts of Indians. And beyond that, a product which is created by Indians. So far, you'd be shocked to know that most of the products which we travel abroad and we bring back to India are created by them. So we thought we might as well find a shortcut and not let you go abroad. You can buy those products here. I don't want to name the products, but I visited the store which is right here upstairs. It's fabulous. Not to say that, I was not involved in this. I was very much involved in every little thing because their team came home and they actually figured out my likes and my dislikes. There are certain things which I don't like as well. So it's not about, just filling up the store and giving as much variety, but it's about quality stuff. It's not just quantity, it's quantity obviously, but with quality. And that gave me a reason to move ahead with them. And with your good wishes and your support, I'm sure it's going to create buzz around and allow people to wear quality stuff.
You, my God, that sounds like a poem. But a round of applause for the true blue legend we have here. You've answered a couple of my questions altogether with that answer, Sachin. So Kulin, I'm going to ask you. We've witnessed a fantastic start, a beautiful beginning. What a lovely way to launch. I mean, this is amazing. But tell us a little bit about your future plans.
So we are very excited. I think today we've launched in one of the great centers of retail in India at Phoenix here in Mumbai. So great place to start the brand.
Hey, big round of applause for Phoenix.
In Sachin's hometown. And very soon, next week, we launch in Bangalore and many more cities across the country. And we didn't want to limit this just to the people who can come to our stores. So we have gone live online, trueblue.now.com. So we are all the entire beautiful range, the content, the merchandise. It's available for all of you. You can just go online.
As we speak right now.
Yes,
is
in fact, this is the first time, I think, in the history that a brand is launched live across India. So this feed is literally being watched across India right now. So everyone can enjoy this brand along with all of you here. And we hope to take this to all spots in India. And hopefully this can also be a great brand, as Sachin said, which will go from India to the world and take our Indian aesthetic to many, many more people and more cultures and countries.
I really enjoyed the show, and as an aside, this was not one of the planned questions. So I won't make it a question, I'll make it a statement. You've got to start women's wear soon as well. Yes, because I thought it was a sensational show and the garments were so beautiful. Right, Sachin, a question, a thought. I gave my thoughts about the debut collection. What are your thoughts about this True Blue debut collection that launched today on stage a few minutes ago?
I think fabulous collection. This evening, early evening, I saw the collection, and even before that, something which fascinated me and touched my heart was, we have rich culture and heritage, and the collection reflects that. Devanagari script is there, and then various other paintings. If you see the collar also, all those kind of things are there, and I find, there is something about India connected to this brand. There's Indianness to this brand. We go abroad and we want to appreciate what they have created. I think our country is changing, and soon the rest of the world is going to start appreciating and copying what we are trying to achieve. And that's been a trend. I mean, you see all over the world, the multi-internationals that we talk about, Indians are heading those. So the world is sort of, I wouldn't say dominated by Indian personalities, but definitely the brainy guys are Indians. And I feel proud about that. And the brainy guys have created this brand with a lot of passion. I believe profession is one thing, but when you are passionate about something, the results invariably follow. And here, in this partnership, there is a lot of passion and heart.
Indeed, there is. Now, Sachin, when we have you on stage, we have to give the audience here a special treat. a little bit of behind the scenes about you. We've heard you talk about the brand and your passion for the brand. But a few more questions, a little bit of a rapid fire, if that's okay with you. All right, okay. You want to hear a little bit like behind the scenes about Sachin's life? Yes or no? Of course. Right. So, if we walked into your home on any given day, what would you be wearing? We want to know. We won't see you sitting like this. I'm sure of that.
No. I think at home, if you ask my close friends, then I would be dressed casually, either in a track bottom or a shorts. I'm a sportsman, So I have to be like a sportsman. And a singlet or something like that. If people are coming to meet me, then normally a linen shirt and jeans or something like that. But it's all about, what I feel comfortable with and what my heart tells me. To me, people keep talking about fashion. Fashion is not for others to look and appreciate and not feel comfortable yourself. I think fashion is all about what you feel from within, whether you are satisfied with what you have on your body or not. To me, good clothing is an extension of your body. Clothing should fit you like a glove. And as long as I'm comfortable in that, then it really doesn't matter. But mainly track bottom and shorts, whatever it is.
You have your lovely and fashionable wife sitting in the audience. I should have asked her this question. How fashionable is Sachin at home? But she's sitting in the audience and you're sitting here. So my next question to you is, are you a blue sea kind of person or a blue sky kind of person? In the sense, do you like a holiday, by the beach, or do you like a holiday up in the mountains?
There are not many holidays in my life, first of all. But as and when I get opportunity, then I like to be in the mountains. I think it's really nice. People must have seen few photographs. I spend a lot of time in Missouri. As and when I get off time, then it's nice. The weather is good. And also on a lighter note, I like being in the shade, nice cool weather. I liked being the sun if I was scoring runs. Otherwise, I didn't like being the sun. But up in the mountains was really nice. It's quite chilled out, and a quality time with my family. That is something which I really, really treasure and value. And the kind of privacy also I get there makes a lot of difference to me when I want to go there and unwind completely and relax for 3-4 days. It helps.
You have an extremely busy schedule even now. Do you get any more holidays in at this point?
Well,
now?
I mean, when I was playing cricket, even if you got a holiday or a break for some time, your subconscious mind was not able to switch off. You're constantly thinking about the next series or what went wrong in the last series, and wanting to get better. So it was difficult to switch off then, but now I can manage that.
So, in the lead up to this event, you said what your true blue moment was in your life, and that was the World Cup win. The country went crazy when they were celebrating the World Cup win. We'd like to know how the Tendulkars celebrated.
So did we.
The Cricket World Cup win privately.
Well, there was no such thing as private then, because the whole hotel floor was only the team members were staying on that floor. No one else was allowed. So all the room doors were open. There was loud music going on, and God knows how many bottles of champagnes were opened that evening. Everyone was dancing. Though I'm not good at dancing, I made an effort to dance with a flower in my ear. My wife was also there. But that was one occasion where the entire country was celebrating. The entire cricket fraternity who backed Indian cricket wholeheartedly was celebrating, which was a big moment. I still remember my wife was trying to get inside the stadium, and the guys were jumping on top of the cars and they were dancing. But the moment they spotted her, they said, "Arey, ye gaadi ke piche, ye gaadi ke upar nahi jate, ye gaadi ko jaane do." But the moment she was dropped inside the dressing room and the car went out, guys climbed on top of the roof and they started dancing. And as I call it, those are happy dents to have, because they left some unbelievable memories. And something like World Cup, it doesn't happen every weekend in your life. I had to wait for 22 years, which is a long wait, but it was worth it. And not just for me, but I'm sure all of you.
And you had everything to do with that World Cup win. Okay, now this one's going to be a little bit of a tough one. And since this is about true blue, my question is this. Tell us a moment where you were left blue in the face with embarrassment.
Number of occasions. But the first one I remember, when I was a kid, I was so-called, the main batsman of our team, junior team. I used to play with rubber ball. And then suddenly I joined a summer camp when I was only 11. And I went out to bat. This was my first cricket match with the season ball. And my building friends had come to watch me. They were cheering for me. There was a bit of attention, so I was, feeling good about myself. And I walk out to bat. I get bowled first ball. I can never forget that walk back to the dressing room. There was a small tent, and my friends were just standing next to that tent and not knowing whether to clap or to, sort of come and console. I had to make up excuses. First ball, 0, कुछ तो excuses बनाने थे. I went and I told them कि ball low रह गया इसलिए out है नहीं तो normally मैं तुमको पता है कैसे batting करता हूँ. Next match again, I go out, friends again turn up. This time I better my performance. I play one ball और दूसरे ball पे 0 पे वापस bowled होता हूँ. So I come back again. At least the third time I scored a single. So that day I didn't tell anyone, मगर मन ही मन में कॉलर ऊपर थी कि एटलीस्ट 1 रन तो बना के आया आज. But those kind of moments stay with you. But to me, it is not about how the journey starts. How you finish your journey is what matters. And I thought it was a fairly
And it's the
decent journey.
journey itself. It's not always the destination, it's the journey itself. And yeah, his true blue moment was the World Cup win. His most embarrassing blue moment was also connected with cricket. That's how much cricket means to you. Okay, tell us the name of a teammate of yours who would deserve a true blue hamper from you for something that he's done, achieved, something memorable. Which of your friends would you send a true blue? I'm sure you'd send a hamper to all of them, but who do you think deserves the true blue hamper the most?
There are many funny guys in the dressing room who keep all the players entertained. I think Harbhajan is without any doubt one of them. Zahir Khan, Yuvraj Singh, Virat, Rohit is thoda serious with me. There is a bit of age difference, but these guys are the ones who, and you obviously see Navjot Sidhu on television. Magar Navjot Sidhu was also like that in the dressing room, or when I went to his room, he was really, really funny. So those guys are the ones, and Sehwag is, जैसे उसकी बैटिंग थी वैसे ही पर्सनैलिटी भी है.
वैसे उसका गाना भी है, बहुत अच्छा गाता भी है.
बिल्कुल.
Sings like a dream.
चाहे वो बैटिंग करता हो या होटल रूम में बैठा हो. He's one guy who's really, really special. I think all in all, these guys are the ones who've created that atmosphere in the dressing room. You need guys to pep you up. It cannot be serious planning all the time. There are tense moments, and that time you need someone who comes there and cracks a joke. And these guys are the ones, for sure.
Thank you, Sachin, for being so honest and open. It was a lovely, refreshing, non-crickety chat with you. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for the true blue legend.
Thank you. Thank you.
The true blue all-rounder. The true blue man himself, Sachin Tendulkar. And we're going to take a selfie? Okay. Happily. I never do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That brings us to the end of proceedings. A big thank you to our friends from the media for all your support. As always, a big thank you to all of you. You've been a fantastic crowd. Sachin might take some more selfies. But